Welcome to the Inspiration Nation series. You'll hear from industry leaders and learn about what inspires them, what actions they're taking in regards to COVID-19, and they'll share some insider secrets regarding their industry and let you know how you can take advantage of them. I'm your host, Taylor Quinn, CEO of Filmspire. Let's get started. Hi everyone, I want to welcome Alex Stein, founder at Bluetec, to the show. Alex, welcome and thanks for being here.
Hey man, good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So Alex, the first thing we want to do on the show is laugh a little bit. So I asked you beforehand what has inspired you to laugh recently. So you sent me this really funny clip. So let's watch that right now.
I think the problem with people like this is that they are so stupid that they have no idea how stupid they are. You see, if you're very stupid, how can you possibly realize that you're very stupid? You'd have to be relatively intelligent to realize how stupid you are. There's a wonderful bit of research by a guy called David Dunning at Cornell, and he's a friend of mine, I'm proud to say, who's pointed out that in order to know how good you are at something requires exactly the same skills as it does to be good at that thing in the first place, which means, and this is terribly funny, that if you're absolutely no good at something at all, then you lack exactly the skills that you need to know that you're absolutely no good at it. And this explains not just Hollywood, but almost the entirety of Fox News.
Alex, man, that was great. I was a huge Monty Python fan growing up, so super funny to see that video. So Alex, tell us about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? And how are you adapting or taking action against COVID-19 right now?
So I started Bluetec in 2019. It was sort of a follow-on effort from some of the work that I did for the military. I worked as both a signal and a cyber operations officer with the Army for a number of years. And then I've also worked in the tech industry in the private sector for a little over a decade now. I started Bluetec to fill what's been a pretty glaring need in the industry for a long time now. And Bluetec specifically is focused on providing strong cybersecurity services for small businesses.
And what are you doing right now to take action against COVID-19? How are you pivoting? What's different for you?
So there's been a lot of unexpected work. We've been working with a lot of our current clients to help them address the need for remote work capabilities, providing systems that allow them to support and manage their employees from the home environment.
So Alex, you've got obviously a lot of years of knowledge and experience in the IT security sector. What is one piece of knowledge or insider secret you can kind of tell us about your industry that most people are totally unaware of?
So I kind of touched on this a little bit already. The big thing that people need to be aware of is that we're all targets. The industry is ripe for offensive attacks right now. We're seeing, and this is supported by a lot of the research that's done within the technology field, that small businesses are being heavily targeted. And in particular, the ones that are getting hit the most are the low-hanging fruit, the companies and individuals that take zero precautions, the ones that are just easy, soft targets that can be hit through standard automated processes.
So kind of building off of that, then maybe, what's something people can do right now? What are business owners, what are things that people can do right now to take action with some of that knowledge? How can people start protecting themselves?
Yeah, the big thing that I would say is first and foremost, talk to a security professional, talk to someone who, and not just someone who is going to build you a network that functions, but someone who actually has experience and expertise in cybersecurity specifically. For me, there are some baseline services that I always tell my clients or potential clients, or even just consults to pay attention to. The first is good antivirus. Goes a long way. People seem to think that antivirus is a little bit useless nowadays. That's not true. Good antivirus can costs you very little on the dollar side, but takes you a really long way as far as protection. And then a good backup system is crucial for everything you do. Cloud-based backups can save you so much heartache.
So, Alex, if people wanted to get in touch with you, what's the best way they can do that?
So the easiest way to find me is to just reach out to me by email. Send a request to info@bluetecllc.com.
We want to wrap up the show, Alex, with your favorite inspirational quote. Would you mind sharing that with us?
Yeah, I actually, and Taylor, you've heard me talk about this one before. I have it on a coffee mug. It's a George Patton quote. And in the Army, there's kind of a cult of Patton. But the quote is, "Lead me, follow me, or get out of my way." And I love this quote. This was something that we used as a slogan for my Army Officer Candidate School class, and I think about it every single day.
That's great. That's great. Alex, thanks for sharing that with us today. Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate having you. Alex, thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Take care. Thanks for watching. If you found any value in this video, please like it and consider sharing it. Filmspire is changing the game in video marketing, and I'd like to share how you can increase your customers' brand knowledge about yourself by 95%. If you'd like to learn more, contact me through this platform or visit my website at filmspirevideo.com.